How do you design one of the most advanced ERs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
Arm strength.
Opening impressive drive, and they'll go right back to Scott, and steps out of a tackle, and he will walk into the end zone. Just cut it out to the outside to the left, and from 5 yards out, very easy on the opening drive for the Snider Panthers as they open up the first score of the night.
Snider drives it right down north side's throat, and it puts the pressure on north side to have to respond.
Kick coming near side. Will it go out of bounds? That's safe from going out of bounds, and a run up the near sidelines, and that's a good return to the 40 to midfield, and still on his feet. Finally knocked out of bounds at the 30-yard line, and that was a great return. Zenden Dellinger, he's a 270-pound, 6'6" junior. Here is a run up the middle and some running room as Money Woods to midfield to the 40. Cuts back to the boundary as he's inside the 20, inside the 10, and all the way inside the 5, and finally caught from behind at the 2. It'll be second and goal from the 1-yard line. Same set, and they'll give the ball again, fighting for it, and there's Dominic Scott into the end zone. Officially from a yard out at the 8:05 mark, down and 6. Call it a pickup of 3. And here is Nevis again, looking, and it's going to be wrapped up and dropped back around the 45-yard line. Just took too long. He could. Dominic Scott now comes back in. They'll give the ball to him on the read option. He's got running room off to the right. 35, 40 behind the defense. Midfield at the 35, at the 25, being chased from behind. They're not going to catch him today. Dominic Scott brings it some 73 yards for a touchdown, and just like that, for 50%. And now they'll gamble on 4th down. Play action fake. Here's the home run ball. Hippenhammer's got a step. Looking for the ball. He's got it in a touchdown. 37 yards on 4th down and 9. And to the total for the Panthers, they're on top 27-0. Steepling with his 18th touchdown pass of the season. Hippenhammer is second. From the 10, near side, Lockett again finds running room. Across the 40, 45, he's got some help. Inside the 35 to the 30, and finally brought down. There's maybe a horse collar tackle, and they'll add some penalty yardage on, and now he's offset to the left side. That's what his gain of 2, and on a sweep, they'll hand the ball off. And looking for the end zone, and that's David Johnson that got into the end zone. So a touchdown from 11 yards out. And the Redskins, their fans here, they've come a long way. Motion again, left to right, play action fake here. Steebling throws the deep post, and he's got a wide open David Turner inside the 20 to the 15 to the 10, and he will score. 45 yards, so Steebling and David Turner with nobody around him. He had to wait for the ball, and then things going once again. And here's Nevis, wants to throw. He's got the quick slant that's open for a 1st down, and the gain will be into Snider territory. That's a great run after the catch by Northside all the way down to the Panther 43-yard line. He's got 3 wide to the left side. Looks to hand it off. No, he keeps the ball himself, but Snider, well schooled. They keyed on Nevis, and he's going to lose yardage back with 3.5 sacks. 2nd down and 11. Nevis advances, throws. That one's picked off at the 37, and a return up the middle. And the Panthers in business once again. They'll have it down to the north side, 46. Was that Brailsford on the pick?
Sure was. Good call, Joe.
Is the fullback in the I formation. Here's a quick throw to the out. They've got a wide open catch. And will they get the touchdown with no indication yet? It is a touchdown.
Wow.
Little square out pass. Bramley on the receiving end. Receiving passes like he does. He plays much taller. Motion again, but play action fake. Nevis throws the home run ball. That one downfield, and it's caught, and it will be a touchdown. Good for 49 yards and a touchdown. And the Redskins score on a lightning toss downfield, and was that Rashawn Lockett?
Played football in Central Michigan, so a good pedigree.
Money goes just 5'8". Here Steebling rolls right. He's got a wide open catch. That's at the 45, 50. Into Northside territory, and a gain all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So a big play for the Panthers on the move, and I think that was Justin Kopke on the receiving end. Turner in wide right, and North shows blitz, but there's Woods off tackle and into the second level inside the 10 to the 5, and he spins his way into the end zone. Good for 24 yards and another Snider touchdown. Under center, Stiebling looking, hands it off again, and this time Scott is brought down for a loss back around his own 37.
Scott dropped in the back.
Good fill again or two, Joe.
Second down and 19 now. In play action fake now. And here is Stiebling looking down the middles. Got a man. That ball is caught. And it'll be another touchdown. Hippenhammer caught it inside the 20 and sprinted the last yards to the end zone. And that one is good for 38 yards. As the snap again. One to throw into the slot. Picked off at the 40-yard line, and here's a return by Snider, and they're going to have a touchdown the other way. That's Austin France. France will return it, and there'll be more points on the board. It'll be a 60-yard interception return by Austin France, and that'll make it 62-13.
At Century 21 Bradley, call 260-704-6565. Be sure to ask for rest.
You're listening to the High School Football Game of the Week.